be something else. So we walk down. As soon as I open the door and I go to walk towards the first set of stairs, he grabs me by my jacket, because I think I had a jacket on this day, because he grabbed me like this and he threw me up against the wall.
Know what I'm talking about, babe? Yeah. Now it's time for me to.
Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. Don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me. Don't be mad at me. I know today is day 2, and I'm not going to be talking about day 1, day 2, because I'm going to forget what day it is. So we just going to start today. We're going to start, I'm going to start my uploads today. So hopefully I can get this video up for y'all quick. I'm gonna try to do this video quick and fast. Appreciate y'all, how much I love y'all, how much I'm thankful for you guys, the people who've been watching me consistently, who have been supporting me consistently, the people who you might not comment but you do watch the video, and the people that do comment on all of my videos. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Trust me, it's a mental note in my mind. I know the ones who consistently comment, but just because you don't comment, that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate you, because without you guys, there is no uploading for me, because I don't feel like it's worth it if I'm not getting nobody to watch my videos. So in saying that, with Vlogmas, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do story time still, like how I always do my sit down story times, and then I'm gonna probably do car story times. I'm gonna try it out and see how it go. I feel like now I can say something. So I'm not drinking, so I'm drinking tea today. And probably for all of the videos that I sit down, I'm gonna drink tea. I'm drinking tea with lemon and honey because I'm on this I'm on a real strict diet right now for myself, just to get healthier, to be consistent with living a healthier lifestyle. And it's not because of the new year, y'all. I told y'all I'm not a person that does New Year resolutions. I always do this. Sometimes I'll just jump and be like, okay, I'm gonna just strictly do this. But this is like not a diet. This is like a lifestyle change. So if you haven't already, got your drink, got your snack, got your herbal essence, all that stuff, get it. And then we're gonna get into the video, because I be liking to ramble, and we already 4 minutes in. I'm gonna edit some of that out. But yeah, do what you gotta do and come back.
2 shots of vodka.
I did not realize this until I got into the relationship I'm in now. I'm sorry if I'm grabbing my hair. It's because, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place, and he tells me that too. But I didn't realize this until I got into the relationship I'm in. My boyfriend has enlightened. He has put me on a lot of things that guys do. I was having this conversation, and I said this before in other videos. He always be like, don't use our conversations for your content. But why not use it for content? Because he makes me remember stories, that stuff that's happened to me in the past. And we was having this conversation about men and women being friends. And he asked me, he said, what is your take? That might not be his exact words, because he watches my channel, y'all. So I'm not gonna quote exactly what he said, because I don't remember the exact word. But basically, he was just like, what's your take on men and women being friends? And I told him that I don't believe in that. Like, if you're my boyfriend, I don't think you need to be having girl best friends and all of this stuff, because that ain't gonna work. Somebody gonna catch feelings. Somebody gonna like, and I know people gonna say, whatever experience they had, or I've been friends with this person since da-da-da-da, and we ain't never do nothing, or we did do something, but we still friends. I don't believe in that. If I slept with you, we cannot ever be friends. Never be friends. Leave a comment down below on your take. But in saying that, this conversation that we had, and what he said, he agreed. He don't believe that men should have women friends, and he doesn't have any female friends. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. God knew to put him in my life. Y'all don't understand. One day, I'm gonna have a whole story about why I say that. This man was put in my life for a reason. We ain't gonna get into all that. But let me tell y'all this story. And I don't know what I'm gonna title it, because I was trying to think of a title too, but I don't know. But I had 2 encounters at, this is a Workplace Chronicles, if I didn't say that already. This is a Workplace Chronicle. You know, I have a series on my channel. I need to make a playlist, y'all. Remind me in the comments, say, girl, make that playlist. I will. I'm gonna make that playlist, because I got hella stories about this job. I worked there for 5 years, y'all. This is like General Hospital, I swear to God. We're gonna just call it General Hospital, because that's how that shit was. But anyway, let me take a sip of this, because let me take a sip before I get into the story. Y'all, these are 2 separate men, 2 separate encounters. I don't know what I'm gonna title this, but hopefully I got the title. I'm gonna try to tell the story within 15 minutes. No, y'all be wanting them long story times, but let's get into the story. So the first encounter, this guy was a stalker. And I'm gonna tell y'all he was a stalker because I did not know that this guy liked me like that. I had no idea. I had no clue whatsoever. I just thought he was real cool, and I thought he was just being friendly, or just being like, I don't know, like friendly. Let me just say that, being friendly. But I guess that friendliness was, he had ulterior motives. That's how you say it correctly. If I'm saying it wrong, oh well, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, his motives was not what I thought. I thought he was just being cool. That's why I say you cannot be friends with males, women. Women cannot be friends with males, because although you might think that he is just being friendly, in the back of his mind,
I don't know, y'all motherfucking something else. If I call you 3, 4 o'clock in the motherfucking morning and I ask you, can I come over there? Don't come asking me no stupid ass shit like, what you coming over here to do? What you coming over here to do?
He's like, no, I'm gonna try to hit. I'm gonna try to get with her. I'm gonna try to make her mine. Whatever the case, you could just lay it all out there. He might just want to smash you. He might want you to be his girlfriend, and you ain't even got that on your mind. You don't even look at him like that. Period. And I don't even be saying that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's keep on going with the story, because this guy, I'm gonna describe, we're gonna call him Jeffrey. I don't know, I just thought of that name. We're gonna call him Jeffrey. Jeffrey was African, but he was from, I don't know where, he was from America, but his family was African. And he was dark skinned, tall. He probably like 6'1". He was very fit. Because I told y'all, I like men that are fit, that go to the gym, that work out, or that take care of themselves, or that they might look like they go to the gym, but they don't do that. They probably play basketball, whatever. They athletic built. I like those type of men. I don't really like, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, it don't matter. But anyway, I'm telling y'all what he looked like, because I want y'all to have a visual in your mind and then understand. I had no intentions on being with nobody. I didn't want nobody. I was strictly laser focused on my relationship. So if anybody that did like me, I didn't know, because I wasn't even entertaining the idea of who liked me, because like I said, when I'm in a relationship, I have tunnel vision. I'm just concerned about my spouse, who I'm with. Okay, I just need y'all to understand that. So I had no idea that this guy liked me, but let's get back to what he looked like, because I didn't finish. He was dark skinned. Most of the things that he looked like is what women desire. A dark skinned man, this is what they ask for, tall, dark skinned, muscular, or athletic built. He had like waves in his head, but he had that haircut, like the taper fade, but it was like like they take that thing and he had something like that, but it was really nice. Like his hair was always really nice, and his face was always really nice. His hair was always trimmed. He was very neat, clean guy. He was a nurse. He was an RN. Very nice. His scrubs would fit his body, so you could see his muscles through his scrubs. Like he was fit. Very nice looking man. Okay, let's get that out. Jeffrey. Okay, I don't remember how I started even talking to Jeffrey, but I think it was because I was doing rounds on the floors. So when you do rounds, you just go through each level of the hospital, and you just check the area, make sure that there's no homeless people or anybody that's not supposed to be in the area. Make sure the doors is locked, make sure everything is secure. You just check everything. If you don't know, I used to be in security at General Hospital. So I used to drive for them. I used to drive the trucks for them, and I used to also work inside. Okay, this day I was working inside. I don't know how I seen them, but let's fast forward to us being able to, like, we know each other. So I'm walking and I see him, and every time I would see him on this particular floor, he would always tell me, "Can I walk with you?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, you can walk with me." I never thought nothing of it because he never ever came at me like that. So I had no idea. So he would be walking with me, he'd talk to me, we'd be small talking, talk about what's going on in the hospital, talk about a patient, talk about anything that's going on around us. We never really talked about us or our personal life. Like he didn't even know I had a boyfriend. He never asked me, he never said nothing, none of that. So that's probably was my fault. But like I said, I didn't think that it was anything like that. Okay, so one day, like I told y'all, this would consistently happen. We would always walk together just about not every day, but at least 2 to 3 times out of that week. If I saw him when I made my rounds, or not even if I saw him, if he seen me, and he seen me by myself, because if I was with another person, like my coworker, he wouldn't try to walk with me. But if I was by myself, he would try to walk with me. So one day he seen me and he just was like, "Joe, he's like, where you about to go right now?" And I said, I have to go check this door. So I'm like, "I'm about to go, I'll be back." And he was like, "Oh, I'm finna take my break." He's like, "I'm gonna come with you. Can I come with you?" I said, "Yeah, you can come with me." I ain't think nothing of it. Like I said, I never thought anything like that. This is where I made a mistake at. Don't ever do this. I normally take the elevator, but because I was in such a rush, I was like, I'm gonna take the stairs and I'll get there faster if I take the stairs, because it was like 2 levels down. So I just had to walk down like four sets, like a set, another set, and then I'm down there. So I was like, I'm gonna just run down the stairs. Okay, he's like, "I'm gonna come with you." Okay, every time we walk, we talk. It ain't nothing like that. Ain't no flirting stuff. He don't never be like saying anything to make me even think that it could be something else. So we walk down. As soon as I open the door and I go to walk towards the first set of stairs, he grabs me by my jacket, because I think I had a jacket on this day, because he grabbed me like this and he threw me up against the wall. Now I'm only 5'10", so I'm tall. I'm not no little small petite person. I'm not 5'1". I'm not 5'5". I'm 5'10", so I'm damn near eye level with him. So when he picked me up, like I said, he work out. I don't work out. I mean, yes, I do work out. I work out. I do 3-mile runs and stuff like that. I work out moderate. But anyway, I'm trying to say, like, he's a man. So that's what I'm trying to say. He's still a man at the end of the day. Because I'm like, what am I trying to tell y'all? At the end of the day, he's still a man. So I would be having a fight. So anyway, he grabbed me like this. And he threw me up against the wall. And when he threw me up against the wall, he started kissing me. What I did was I took my hand and I smashed his head. Well, I'm up against the wall, so I smashed his head hard. Like, I got some big ass hands, y'all. Some tall girl. So I took my hand, I like smashed his head up against, not up against anything. I just smashed his head, and I was like, I'm gonna just say, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, why would you kiss me? Why would you do that? Like, I don't like you like that. I got a whole boyfriend. I don't like you. I said, I thought we was just cool. Like, you was just cool. He was like, I always liked you. I thought you knew that. I thought you knew. I thought we had the same, I thought it was a mutual thing. That's why I did it. And he said, I thought you took the stairs because you wanted that's what you was on. I said, I didn't take the stairs for that. I took the stairs because I need to go down to this floor and open the door. And I told you I got to open the door and I'm in a hurry. I didn't take the stairs to be like on some, cause okay, let me also say this. This is overnight. So this gotta be like 3 a.m. So nobody's walking around. Nobody's in the stairs. Nobody's nowhere. So nobody's around. That's why I said I messed up, because I should have never went in the stairwell with him, because I don't really know him, but at the same time, I talk to him dang on every day, and I didn't think, like, I just trusted that, and that's where you can't trust people. I trusted that he wasn't going to try nothing with me because he never gave me that energy. You know, you can read people or tell, like, when somebody, I never ever paid attention to, like, if that was it. Most of the time when a guy like me, they let it be known. They don't play them little games. They let me straight up know that they want to mess with me. They feeling Joelaunda. It ain't none of that playing games or playing this little, oh, I think I like her, or I'm a see what she do. If she gonna, no, it ain't none of that. I probably was like 25 years old when this had happened. So I had no clue that this was what he was on. No, none of that. So he had did that, right? And I had said that to him. And then I had told him, like, I'm finna go, like, just don't even come with me. Like, and he was just like, I'm sorry. He just kept telling me he's sorry. And I'm like, no, I'm finna go. So I just left and he went back to whatever he was finna go do, back to his floor or whatever. And I was so mad. I went to go open the door and I went back down to the office. In the office is all of my coworkers. Most of them was in there. So when I was in there, I was like, hey, I had told them, I'm like, you know what happened to me? And I was telling them, I said, Jeffrey had kissed me in the stairwell. And they were like, what? I knew he liked you. I knew it. They kept telling me that. We knew it because he always wants to see you, or he wants to walk with you, or you could tell. And I was like, I never thought that he liked me. I thought he was just being cool or whatever. I didn't think it was nothing like that because he never told me nothing. And they was like, do you want to tell, like, you want us to go do something to him? Like, because we can get him, because I work in security. So they were like, we can go get him. And I worked with a lot of police officers. And they were like, you could press charges if you want to, or we can do a thing with HR or whatever for sexual harassment. And I was like, no. No, that's too much. No, I ain't doing that. I said, no, I ain't gonna do it. I'm just not gonna mess with him, like deal with him. Like, I'm not gonna walk with him no more, since I already know like what type of stuff he on. I'm not gonna even. So I'm like, I don't feel like I gotta be worried with him. I already told him, you know, I got a boyfriend. I told him everything. They were like, you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure. I worked with a lot of men, predominantly males is what I worked with. So they was all like, you sure? You don't want us to go do nothing, or make sure like we could go talk to him or whatever. We tell him like stay away from you, whatever. I was like, no, you ain't gotta do that. I'm cool. So time had went on, and that day went on, right? We get off, and normally, like, you know, everybody wait in different spots to clock out and go home and walk towards the garage. So we walking towards the garage, and I'm standing there, and I'm in the garage. I didn't get on the elevators yet. I was just standing there, and I was talking to somebody else. I think it was my coworker that come in the morning. I was talking to them before I walked to the elevator, and I saw him, and he just was standing there staring at me, just staring at me. I guess he was waiting for me to like walk away so he could talk to me or whatever the case is. I don't know. But I just was like, I'm not gonna leave until he gets on the elevator, because I don't want to talk to him right now. So he was staring at me. He goes, and he must have got the point, and he got on the elevator and he left. Y'all, the next day, I swear, I saw he made it his business. Everywhere that I was, he was trying to, I guess he wanted to really talk to me, but it was so weird because I'm like, if you want to talk to me or you want to apologize again, I mean, he already did, but if you want to do that, like, don't be weird and stand off in the corner and just stare at me like a psycho. Like, come up to me and talk to me. But that's what he would do. He would stare in the corner and just stand there and stare at me and just be waiting, like he's waiting for me. And I don't know if that's because of his culture. I guess he felt like I need to come to him, or I don't know. I never been with nobody that was like that. And I never encountered a guy that ever did that either, like on that weird stuff, just standing in the corner and just staring at you like a psychopath. So he was just standing there at the corner and he would just be looking at me like with these eyes, like he was angry at me or like I defied him or something. I was like, what the fuck, what is wrong with him? I don't know what's wrong with him. He's a fucking weirdo. I'm like, I don't got time for that weird shit. Like, you need to just leave me alone. So one day he did catch me in the hallway and he was just like, Joelaunda, I've been trying to talk to you. I apologize. I thought we liked each other. I thought we was on. I said, no, I don't like you. I never liked you like that. I thought you was cool. No, I have a boyfriend and that's not what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to be with nobody, you know, like that. And I don't want to be with you. And he's like, I really like you. I just wanted to take you out. I said, well, if you want to take me out, you could have just said that and I could have just told you, hey, I have a boyfriend. You can't take me out nowhere. But you didn't even do that. You just took it upon yourself to grab me and then throw me up against the wall. Like, what type of stuff you on? I said, that would have been cool if you was my dude, but you're not. So I'm like, you can't do that. And I said, and I just can't talk to you. So like, we can't talk. So probably for like the next 6 months or so, until I had switched to another shift, I would see him and he would do the same thing. He would just stand there and stare at me until he couldn't see me no more. Like if I was walking, he would just stand there. And my coworkers used to be like, you should just write something on him or do sexual. I'm like, he not bothering me. He just looks at me like a psycho. I said, if he wanted, we could fight. I know y'all looking like yes, I will fight. I will get down with you. I'm ain't nothing. I ain't got nothing but time, sir. And I'll fight anybody, old people, kids, a cripple, whatever. I don't discriminate. If you about that life and you step to me and you on that action, that type of time, we'll fight. I ain't never scared. So I was like, if he come up to me, I'm gonna fuck him up. Basically, that's what I said. I'm like, I'm gonna beat his ass. We gonna be in there and he might try to get the best of me, but I'm gonna be fighting him. I'm gonna kick the man. I'm gonna fuck him up. And that's on that. But after that, I ain't see him no more because I had switched to another shift. I think I had went to morning shift. I had switched to morning shift. So after that, he worked the night shift, like the overnight shift, like the 7 to 7A. So I never saw him. 7P to 7A. So I never saw him because when I would come in, he was leaving because I would come in at 8 to like 5. So I ain't see him. But I'm gonna tell y'all this other one real quick because this video already long enough and I didn't want to make it too long. But the same thing happened to me, but this happened with a whole different guy. This guy, I knew he liked me, but I didn't know right away. And the crazy thing is, he liked me and his dad. Yeah, his daddy liked me too, y'all. His daddy was like 20 years older than me. So if I was 20, like 23 years old, because that's when I first met the daddy. I was 23. He was probably 43. Yeah, and he used to let it be known that he was like, I'll take care of you, da-da-da. This is all work Chronicles, y'all. Then his son started working there. And his son liked me too, but his son told me that he liked me. That he had like a little, he didn't say it off the gate, but it just gradually started. I could tell. He would always want to be around me. He would always try to see me. He would always try to eat with me. He would always try to walk with me. He would always, if he saw me, he was coming to me. One day I was driving and I used to drive at night. Like my shift, I had worked on different shifts. Sometimes I work at night, sometimes I work in the daytime, but this day I worked at night. And I had to make sure that where I picked the people up at, that I had to make sure that there was no cars left where I was going. So he said, can he come with me? I said, yeah, you can come.
Pardon me? Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb.
Are you?
I didn't know that what he was on. I just thought he was just gonna ride with me because I was going by myself and I'm finna go walk this thing by myself, but I wasn't scared or anything like that. Plus I used to carry a taser with me and mace with me. So he comes with me, right? And we walking through the parking garage. And like I said, I drove over there. So I drove over there. He in the back and he talking to me. We laughing. We talking about, I don't know, anything. We be talking about all kind of shit. We walking, and we talking, and we walking, and we talking. We get on the elevator. As soon as the elevator doors close, he basically violated me. He stuck his tongue down my throat He did, yes, grab me up, all of this stuff. And I had pushed him off of me. And I was like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? He's like, I like you and I want you and I want to be with you and I want you to be with me and da-da-da-da. And I said, no. At this time, I didn't have no one. I didn't have a boyfriend or anything, but I did not want him because I was still trying to get back with my ex. So I was fixated on making my old relationship work. So I wasn't trying to be with nobody. And I knew he liked me, but I didn't think he would do that. I didn't think he would like attack me in a freaking elevator. So when he did all of that, he just was like, confessing his stuff to me or whatever. And I was like, no. So then let me tell y'all what happened. I had got engaged maybe after that, I kept my distance from him. He wasn't weird or anything like staring and doing all that weird stuff. He was just very apologetic and things like that. I had got engaged like a couple of months after that. So I had my ring on and he seen me. I didn't talk to him. Our communication was zero. Like I didn't talk to him that much. I didn't go around him that much because I already knew that he was like on this other stuff with me. I had my ring on and I think I was sitting outside and he walked up to me and he said, could he sit there? And I told him, yeah, he could sit next to me. And I don't know, I used to sit outside sometimes just to get out of the general hospital, just to get some air. It's crazy up in there. So I used to sit outside or whatever just to get air or whatever. So he seen me, he sat next to me and he seen my ring. So he grabbed my hand and he just like, you know, you take somebody's hand and you like make it move so you could see like the ring. And he was just like telling me like the ring was beautiful. And then he asked me this, you happy? If I wasn't happy, why would I say yes? Like, why do they ask that? Stupid. But he asked me that and I said, yeah. And then he was just like, I'm sad because you're gonna get married and you should like gave me a chance. And I'm like, I never even like thought about you in that way. I said, I never thought about, he's like, I just thought that it was a mutual thing. I said, okay, this is when I said my personality is a downfall when it comes to men. Nothing ever happened with that guy. I ain't even give him no name, y'all, because it ain't no point. But let's cut to this. That was dead after that. When I got engaged, that was over. That he ended up getting with a girl that worked in the same department and he had 2 kids with her and didn't even stay with her. He got her pregnant 2 times and then ended up not even being with the girl. Didn't have her as a girlfriend, wasn't in a relationship with her. I don't know. That came from smooth out of left field because I didn't see that coming when I heard about it because I wasn't working there no more. But I still know people that work there, whatever. But they told me that. Now I thought that was crazy. But anyway, I say this about the personality thing. People, it seemed like that's what would happen. Like they would like my personality, how I was, the men. And then I guess they would like me or have some type of liking to me. And then instead of like telling me that they do, they would just initiate doing kissing and rubbing and trying to hug on me or whatever the case is. And then they would get their feelings hurt because I'm like, I don't like you like that. I just thought you was cool. So I say, maybe that's what happened that in those situations because I didn't do anything. I didn't flirt. I didn't say anything sexual. I didn't give them any type of inkling that could be anything with me or anything. Because one thing about me, when I like a man, I let them know that I am interested in them. I don't play those games or play hard to get or act shy or anything. I'm not like, I let them know like I'm interested as well or that I like them. Because if I feel like they like me, I'm going to say, yeah, I like you. Or, why you playing with me? Or like, and they be taken back like that. Like, what? Like, you just go say it like that? Yeah, because who got time to play with you? I'm not going to play with you. I like what I like. And I like what I see. And you like what you see. So what we finna do? I'm not finna play with you like that. So I'm not finna play them little games and all that guessing and things like that or whatever. So that's why I was like, what? If I liked them, I would have said it. But I'm like, maybe it was because of my personality. Maybe that's what it was, because I don't know. Maybe I was too friendly, and that's what I was saying. I had the conversation with my boyfriend, and he had said, you are friendly. He's like, you smile, and men like that. They like a woman that has a nice smile. You have a beautiful smile. You have a great personality, and that can sometimes, men could take that the wrong way. You might not in your mind have the intent that you are attracted to them or you like them, but they in their mind feel like, oh, I can get her, or I could do this with her, or I could sleep with her, or I could do this. And it's all off of just that. I was like, wow, I never knew that. So that made me think about those situations, and that's where the story time came from. But anyway, you guys, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'll just play. Y'all, this is a story, and I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna have some stuff for y'all. You gonna see my kids. You gonna see me in rare form. Like I said, no lashes, no makeup, no nothing. You just gonna see me in rare form, and I hope you guys like it. Stick with me. Enjoy seeing me do these little stupid vlogs, because I'm like, God, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, y'all. Pray for me. I swear, that post I put, I really need y'all to help me pray, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try. I might not have it up every day, but you're going to get the video. It might not be the same day, but it might be the next day. I might vlog today, upload it in the morning the next day. I don't know. I'm going to figure some type of rhythm out, but I'm going to make this thing shake for y'all. I'm going to stay consistent like I did. I just need a little breather before I go super hard with you guys on this vlog stuff. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. I ain't say that. Leave comments down below. And I see you guys in my next upload. Bye, y'all.